Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'd like to explain about semantic view. Consists of comprises three things that I'd like to explain. Those are ambiguity and vagueness, and the second is logic of natural language, and the second approaches to the semantic. First of all, I'd like to explain about from approaches of semantic. Exactly what is semantic? Semantic is the study of word meaning, or maybe the sentence meaning, or maybe the utterance meaning that people always have. Well, in generally, semantic is talking about something that we must be understand word by word, maybe sentence by sentence, and in other words, uh, how to be sensitive person, that we have to understand the sentence that we have got from the people. As long as we have known well about semantic, we are easy to understand what the people say, even though the people is talking less, or maybe the people are uttering the last sentence, but we get understand because we learn about language. Moreover, semantic is one of substances in linguistic, and over here is semantic in generally. Well, if how to differentiate between the people who have learned about semantic and who hasn't learned semantic, it's easy. If we have learned about semantic, uh, we are easy to understand every word in maybe in literature, or maybe the context which is difficult to be understood by the people who hasn't learned semantic. But for us as the people, or maybe the bestseller uh, who has learned about semantic, it's easy. Is Semantic is all about language, that we have to understand, that we have to be sensitive with word by word, like I said, it is all about semantic. And the second, I'd like to explain about ambiguity and vagueness. Well, ladies and gentlemen, about ambiguity, we have already known. Moreover, as a bachelor, maybe we almost ever we almost ever did did ambiguity in our life. Moreover, if we want to code, maybe give according to our friends by ambiguity, in order we can fool someone, or maybe to help someone by using ambiguity, which is the sentences has many meanings. It is ambiguity. The example is uh, the example you look actually the girl is not really beautiful, but it is look awful, means from the dress, not the shape, or maybe the inner beauty. But because I complain, not complain, but I see from the dress, you look really beautiful, you are beautiful indeed, you are beautiful indeed. Means it doesn't mean I admit the girl is beautiful with my expression like this. It's like I remind her that you should change another dress in order you can look better than you use the dress like that. It's ambiguity. There are many meaning, and moreover, if we have already known about ambiguity complexly, we can understand all of the way the people use ambiguity, even though it is difficult. But for us as ambassadors, we can easily to get understand for what is ambiguity. Ambiguity is exactly. And then the next uh, Let me give another example about ambiguity. The man is like a buffalo. This sentence has many meanings. Like I admit, or maybe I think that the people is like a buffalo from the shape of face, but in other meaning, maybe the criteria of the people is like a buffalo. Maybe he is lazy like a buffalo, he is fat like a buffalo, or he is black like a buffalo. I'm sorry. Okay, it's just for giving an example. It's all about ambiguity. Well, let me the scope ambiguity. Let me repeat. The scope of ambiguity is the sentence which has many meaning, not only one, not only two, but it can be more than two and one meanings. And the second, vagueness. Vagueness is the sentences, or maybe the word is in the sentence that make us confused how to understand the sentence. It's not like ambiguity. Ambiguity has many meanings, but vagueness is less meaning, or maybe less, it's not easily understandable. So that's why we have to get another references in order we can understand what is the purpose of the sentence. The example, like I said when in the meeting by using Zoom, Joseph, not Joseph, but Jesus will not give the people to get in the heaven. It is really, it is really, it's really difficult to be understood, because it is Jesus is a God. Why he cannot put us in the heaven, even though it's God who made the heaven? It's about the purely of thinking. That's why vagueness must be guided with another references in order we can understand what is the sentence mean, what is the purpose mean, and the differentiate both ambiguity and vagueness. Ambiguity has many meanings, compresses some meanings, or we can understand some meanings, and instead vagueness, we are not easy to understand it. We need another references to get understand the references that it's like a vagueness thing. Like I give the example, Jesus will not give the people in the heaven, or maybe put the people in the heaven, even though he is a God. Even though he is the example. Sorry. Okay, it was just giving an example. And the next is, well, the next is logic natural language. It is which the part that I like in the semantic, logic and natural language, which the the subject is really helpful for us. It always happen in our life. It is like a perception, presuppositional. It is the substance in logic natural language, presuppositional, or maybe the entitlement, or maybe another. Logic natural language means we know the fact and we know the fact of sentence, and the sentence is logic. Logic means we can think it with the fact guides the sentence, gets the sentence. In order we can believe what is the purpose of the sentence. The example, if the sentence comprises two clauses, the first clause and the second clause, both of them true, the sentence is true. If the sentence comprises some clauses, and the example, two clauses, the first clause is right, and then the second clause is not right, but it's not logic. It's not logic, but it is. We can say the sentence is false if both of clause or maybe all of the clause in the sentence can be related with the fact. With the fact, it is logic and it is true. Now, and the third, if the sentence is still presuppositional or just perception of the people without any fact that people, some people that don't know, the people don't know, it is false, because the fact is make a dot, or maybe we still hesitate about the fact of the sentence, or maybe we still hesitate with the sentence, which is it's all about true and false of sentence. It is about logic of natural language. Let me give two example in order we can understand about this the subject logic of natural language. The first, one sentence comprises two clause. Example, Korea is in the north of in the north of Indonesia. Indonesia is in the south of Korea. The south of Korea. It's correct. Two clauses is correct. What about this one? Mr. Jokowi is a president and I'm the principal of the president. It's not right because I'm not there. The fact is not me. It is actually Ma'ruf Amin. Pak Ma'ruf Amin, Kiai Haji Ma'ruf Amin is the second example. What about the third? The third is still presuppositional. The first, the creator of iPhone is someone who is from the West, and the creator of the Huawei is from the West. If because the creator of Huawei is still presuppositional, we cannot make it true, but it's false because it is presuppositional. That's all from me. Actually, let me give rationale in order we can. Semantic is really helpful for us, moreover for the people like us, bachelors, maybe the people who are in a higher level in studying or maybe in learning, like in university, or for going for taking a doctor, maybe take a professor. Semantic is really helpful for them, moreover for us as the student of university, in order we can get everything which is unclear, then which is unclear that we can understand it. Well, thank you very much. That's all that I can explain for this chance. My name is Muhammad Said Agila Munawar, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.